I graduated high school and I turned 18 in May of 2013. I really had no idea where I wanted to go to college. I had prayed for years and had no direction. I said, Lord, I want to be used in an extraordinary way. I don't want to just go through my life without making a difference. I started classes the end of August, and about a month later, I got a really bad cough, and I was really yellow, my lips were pale. I would walk upstairs and be so out of breath that I had to sit down, and we went to the pediatrician and we just got some basic medication because we thought it was a virus. And I was okay for about a week, and then I started to pass out. I couldn't walk without blacking out. It was so strange. It lasted Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday night, they said, we have to do something about this. So they took me to the hospital, and we got a blood test, and we went home, and about 10 minutes after we got home, they called and said, get her back in here right now. This is serious. They said it could be a virus. That was the most likely option, and started blood transfusions, took me up, and we just thought we'd spend 2 or 3 days in the hospital. And the next day I woke up from a nap, and my parents came in, and I knew it wouldn't be good, like the looks on their faces. And they said, you have cancer, it's leukemia. What? No, that's not cancer, come on, turn to the doctor, and what's gonna happen, basically. And she said, the survival chance is very high, but I'm not gonna lie to you could die from this. And I knew that. I said I'd give everything to the Lord, but this can't be what he was thinking. They were, that first day, Monday, the 21st of October, they were 99% sure it was leukemia. They were gonna have the official test in the morning. And before I went down, my mom and I knelt by my bed, and we prayed the prayer that Jesus prayed right before he was sent to the cross in Gethsemane. Lord, if it is possible, please take this cup from me, but not as I will, just as you will. And then they did it, and about 6 hours later, it was leukemia, and my bone marrow was 98% packed with it. I had said my life was in his hands, and I still meant that. I felt like everything was out of my control. I had been such a mess when it was a what if, you could have cancer. But when we got the results, it was just game on. I was ready. I wanted to go for it. Then the doubts start to set in, and I didn't know if I would die within the next month or two. But I just felt such peace, and that he was holding me like I'd never felt before in my life. I trusted him, I did. I never once doubted that he couldn't take it away. I had never seen this one coming in his plan for me, so I didn't know if his plan for me was to die and have someone else tell my story, or that he'd heal me and I'd be able to tell my story myself. I was declared cancer-free at the beginning of March. Treatment doesn't stop. There could still be some rapidly multiplying cells somewhere in my body. I trust him, and he's faithful. He always has been. There was never any moment in my life where he abandoned me, so it's got me to this, so I just have to trust he'll get me through it. They gave me these beads when I was first diagnosed, and each one stands for something different. This one's the ER visit at the beginning. The pink ones are the bone marrow biopsies. The navy blue are the spinal taps. I've had 7. This one's for the hair loss. Yellow for the chemo course. I've had 3 so far. And red ones are for the blood transfusions. This represents a whole lot of pain, but a whole lot of his faithfulness at the same time. There's just no way around it. He was faithful through every single one of these beads. And it hurt, but it was worth it. It was worth it.